How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I just finished up the trading session this morning. Today's Thursday, March 13th, and I can notice a very big difference on the psychology aspect when it comes to trading funded accounts versus evals. I'm finding it more difficult to hold a trade and really trust my plan and trust my analysis. Like, I got a really great entry today. I waited like the first 90 plus minutes to take a trade on my Apex account, and I took this 2-minute lower high here, so it went short right there. I got a really great entry. My plan was to take it off at a new low a day here, which we almost got, and then I just took it off right there when we got a very small pullback bar, and it's gone down so much more since then. And then on the YM chart, I saw a potential 15-minute sell. If I just pull up the trend line tool here, we had this trend line here. We were coming into the top of the range. We had a failure to go higher, and then this 15-minute bar closed like pretty much at the low. I thought about going short, and I talked myself out of it, and that led to a very nice trade as well. So yeah, guys, I think the only thing holding me back is just confidence. And I've probably said that before, but there's just so many trades that have worked out that I've just kind of hesitated on. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym and get a good workout in. And then I'm going to come back home, do a little bit of work, and then go outside. It's a really nice day today. It's been super nice out lately. So we're probably going to go to one of my favorite parks and play some basketball. So yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I just got back from the gym. Now we're having the best meal, the best post-workout meal. Chicken, rice, vegetables, and just some basic yogurt. And yeah, holding winners, man. It's probably my biggest weakness, is just not being able to hold with confidence. Because if I took a short today around there at the stop there, I basically took a 1-to-1 this morning. And yeah, with the markets being very weak lately, this thing just ran and ran and ran. I did take a trade on oil micros this morning. It didn't really work. The idea was right. I was basically going for the SR flip of this level here. We had like a double bottom. It flipped here. I went short around there. Got a nice move down. It came back up. So I took it off for basically break even. But there was a re-entry. You know, this trend line was very well respected. We came back up and put in this lower high here. That 5-minute bar would have been a great short re-entry. And it would have worked out quickly too. So anyway, I'm gonna eat right now, and then a little bit later tonight, I'm gonna go out and play some basketball. All right, you guys, we're just now arriving to a park. I was here a couple of days ago, but there was too much snow like on the basketball court, and I think it's all dried up now. Oh yeah, this looks way better. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, a couple of days ago, this was covered in snow. This is a great hoop too. Oh yeah, this is perfect. It's like nobody here. The weather's nice. Let's get some shots up. All right. Some of you may remember me playing at this park like last summer. I think I recorded at least a video here. It's a little bit windy tonight. I think that's okay. Looks like they fixed the net on this hoop too. There used to be a big hole in the back of it. Yeah, I love just playing some ball to clear my mind. I swear, man, I used to be a free throw machine back in high school. Oof. It's been a few years since I've really practiced free throws, so not nearly as good as I used to be. There we go. All right, here we go. I still got it. All right, we're back from playing basketball. It's getting later in the evening now. Let's go ahead and hop on the PC here, and I'm just going to do the breakdown of the trades I've taken so far this week. I really haven't taken very many, but anyway, let's just hop over to the screen recording right now. All right, so here's my TradeZilla for the week. And as you can see, I haven't done much, Like I said in the beginning of the video, I've noticed a psychological difference in trading the fundeds. And so far in March, these are the stats from trading just one funded account. I do have a Tradeify account as well. I just haven't taken many trades on that, so there's not much to show. And this is my results from February. But here I was trading evals. I was trading pretty aggressive here. I was trading minis. And now that I'm trading the funded, I've been a little more hesitant. It's been hard to get a really nice win. This trade here was almost a nice win. So anyway, let's just get into it. The first one here was, let's just get this one out of the way. This was one of the worst trades I've taken in a while. I can definitely admit that. This is one of those deer in headlights trades. It's one of the trades you take, and as soon as you enter it, you kind of know that it was not the right choice to make. So on the 5 minute here, I'm trying to find the right time frame to use to explain this trade, but really it doesn't look good on any time frame. But I'm pretty sure I entered on the 5 minute here. I basically just saw this potential higher low forming, and I went long above this 5 minute bar here looking for the breakout. And I think I saw ES and NQ kind of starting to move up as well. But what's the problem with going long here? I'm going long into the very top of a trading range, so I'm basically hoping for a breakout. If the higher low started to form above here and form like a break and retest type of trade, that would be higher probability in my opinion. But I went long at the top of the trading range, and it got rejected, and the indices sold off from there. So I cut the loss really small because that was only in 1 micro on YM, which is like nothing. So yeah, where I got stopped out, that turned into a really great short entry in hindsight, but I wasn't really looking for a reversal here. So anyway, the next trade was also YM the next day, and this was a great entry. It was almost a great trade too. It was almost like a 2.5R trade, and it barely missed my take profit, and it came all the way back up to break even. I was just so sure it was going to fill me down at the 300s here because everything was so weak, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is it, we're going to get fill. I'll take it off at the 300s, and then it came all the way back up. So I couldn't take partials obviously because I was only in 1 micro, but anyway, the setup was pretty basic. It was a lower high below this level, which was the prior day low. We had this double bottom. We broke below it, started to retest it, and I wanted to get a more accurate entry, so I actually used the 2 minute time frame for this trade. For the most part, I have ditched the 2 minute, but the 5 minute was really not providing a good entry, and I'm like, okay, the 2 minute looks good. I want to take it here, but I'm going to keep the size very small. But man, I wish I took 2 so I could have scaled out the 400s and then tried to hold the other one for the 300s. So a tough break even trade there because I was in that trade for an hour and I ended up making nothing. So totally had the right idea, but I just barely missed my take profit, so it was break even. And it actually respected the level again, and it offered another entry. Probably looked decent on the 5 minute. Yeah, kind of. But at this point, I had already gone to work, so next trade was today. Yeah, so just to give you guys a closer look at the ES short entry here, what happened was ES pushed back up into the opening print, couldn't get above it, so rejected the opening print, started to put in a lower high below VWAP. I don't have VWAP on this chart, but VWAP was right around here, so I figured I could get a nice scalp out of this trade right here. So I saw this 2 minute bear bar. When we started to break below it, I said, hey, let's go for a short here. It started working out immediately. I think I said this morning I wanted to get out at a new low a day, which would have been a much better trade and a slightly higher R multiple rather than just a 1-to-1. But I talked myself out of it just when we started to come back up a little bit here. Really no reason to close it. I should have just held it with confidence into a new low a day. But yeah, just another trade that went much further. So yeah, how do you guys just convince yourself to hold trades longer? Do you physically get up and walk away from your desk I do that sometimes, but I didn't want to walk away. I was paying attention to Rake Trade's Discord, like interacting with the traders in there. Yeah, it's just like I need to enter a trade and just like shift my focus to something else, or I don't know, maybe I should get up and walk away more. It's just, I have the right idea. I'm just not letting my winners play out long enough. I'm going to go through the files, and throughout the last 2 weeks, I'm going to see out of how many trades was I right on direction. And let's just add it up. So let's go to last week. Yes, this one, this RTY trade, it did work out after he got stepped out. So that one I was right. This YM trade, it did go lower and then it went higher. I think it went to at least 2R, so I say we count it. This one didn't go to my target, I just didn't hold for it, so that's another one. I was right on the direction. This one, yep, so that's 4 in a row. This one, no, definitely not. Why did I mark this with green when this was a loss? Okay, so 4 out of 5. This was a short, yep. Okay, 5 out of 6. This one, definitely not. 5 out of 7. Was I right on direction here? I mean, it went in my favor for 40 minutes or something like that. It's hard to say if we count this one because it barely missed 2R, but if I had a second contract, it could have scaled out. Yeah, let's just count it, I guess. 6 out of 8. Yeah, the ES trade this morning went in my direction a lot after I got out, so what, 7 out of 9? And the oil trade, and no, it did end up going down more, but it went way past my stop first. So no, we're not counting that one. So what is that, 7 out of 10? 7 out of my last 10 trades, I was basically right on the direction. I just either got stopped out first, or I sold at break even, or I sold too soon. So I should be up way more than this, man. I am clearly the problem here, once again. So anyway, I know what I need to work on. I just need to work on building confidence in my system and in my trading plan. So anyway, those are the trades I've taken so far this week. Again, the P&L is just, it's so boring, so dry. If I want to get these accounts to a payout, I need to step it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm probably going to spend the rest of the night just maybe watching a few trade reviews from Rake's Discord. So alright, you guys, it's now Friday morning. The market opens in like 7 minutes here. So we're going to see if we can find a trade today. I would love to find just one solid trade to end the week strong, because I've had a lot of like just a little trades this week. After the trading session, I'll probably just end the video there. So I'm going to work after this, and I don't know, I don't really want to record at work this time because I've done that for the past, like, I don't know, 5 videos or so. So this might be a shorter video than usual. It's hard to tell before I start editing, but so I'll let you guys know what I find. Alright, I'm sitting in this YM long here. I took it off the 5-minute. Right here, we pulled back to VWAP. Opening print. And
I'm using a Tradeify straight to fund it on this one.
Yeah, so basically pulled back to opening print, VWAP, in the 5-minute opening range. I got a nice entry, but again, I only took one contract. And it's like, I want to get out at the highs here, but if we pull back, I don't think it's worth, you know, holding more, because the other indices are kind of at that prior day high level. Like the ES and NQ are kind of at those levels. So I'm kind of tempted to just throw my stop at break even. This is difficult. The 15-minute looks nice. I did have a chance to add, like I could have added above this 15-minute bar, and then I could scale out, but I didn't do that. I closed it. Closed it because the other indices, man, they look like they want to reject the prior day high. Okay. The trade worked. We did make a new high day, so I would have got a few more points. So I basically did the same thing I did yesterday. And I just didn't hold for my final target. And I didn't add, you know. That was an easy add right above this 15-minute bull bar here. The trade was good, but this is just unacceptable, man. Like, I need to be having bigger green days than this. That's it for the trading day. I need to start getting ready for work now. Alright, you guys, we're at work now. So I actually took 2 trades this morning. I didn't show one of them. The first one was actually on gold. I took that on my Tradeify, and that was a small loss. but I just used like 1 micro, so I think I lost like $30. So yeah, again, we had a green week, but it's just too small of a green week. Like, that's not, in my opinion, it's not something to be super happy about or celebrate about. I mean, at least I'm not like blowing these accounts. So I've heard that a lot of people tend to, you know, pass the eval, get the funded account, and then blow it within like a few days because they want to make money right away. And so, I mean, like, on the plus side, I'm not doing that, but still, I think I need to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe risk like minimum $80 to $100 per trade. Because on that YM trade today, I was risking like 40 or 50. Of course, I've looked at the chart just before I left for work, and it was all the way up at prior day high. So yeah, I really should have added above that 15-minute bar, scaled out, and then I held the second one as a runner, but coulda, shoulda, woulda, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here, but hope you guys are enjoying these weekly update videos. We've been getting a really consistent like 3,000 views per video, which is, I mean, that's very good considering where I was at like 18 months ago. So yeah, thank you guys again for the support. Thank you again for 4,000 subscribers. Once we get to 5K, I'll have to do like a giveaway or something. So yeah, the goal next week is to, you know, still take only A+ high quality setups, but be a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, we'll see how we do next week. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.